As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Miami Dolphins and our home team. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
And 7 at the 38-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. He finds the rookie from Virginia Tech. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give him a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
3rd down from the gun. Try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Ismail London.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Carry for Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, good forward, about 5 yards looks like. It's 2nd down now.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Let's go.
2nd down carry for Taylor. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Play action with Dart.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Dart going to go for it on 4th. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Finds Isaac to Slaw, complete. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Taylor has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. The play fake, now Willis to throw. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Finds his back, Achane. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready! Bronco 80!
That one's out and cut on the right side. His spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back now, pressure coming. Got TK, complete. He has the touchdown. The Chargers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Headed out right. He tucks it and takes on. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have it on 2nd and short. Taylor now up the middle. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop.
19 more yards. That's another Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Running right. This is Taylor. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
They'll start the drive when they change. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Come on. Hit.
To throw, here's Willis. Flushed out of the pocket. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Chargers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Rucker with the extra point. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Going on 1st down. It's Dart. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Dart for the pistol. To regroup a bit and a 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Some time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Throwing now off the play action. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. Here he goes, third and long. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from San Diego. It's the Dolphins with it on 4th and 4. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They motion the tight end over. They'll go. Here's Dart. That's caught. This is Addison. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the first on 4th down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. If it helps set his target up, to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
On first down, here's Dart. And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. With a chance out of the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19.
Here's Willis to the air. And that's complete to Musgrave. And they'll make the stop over the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Throwing on first down, Willis. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. He's got it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
San Diego.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Achan, a first down carry. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Throwing is Willis. Escapes the pocket. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bronco 80. Dragon 60. Ready?
From the red zone on first. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ready? Bronco. Ready?
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. On the move, headed right. And it's caught, touchdown! The Chargers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Completed left side to Smith. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
With the gun this time, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. This is a 48-yard look for him. Sanders sends it through, and they've taken back the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Yeah, gotta imagine he's gonna be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty. To throw, here's Dart. They're setting up the screen, it's Pollard. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Dart. This one a little bit off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Dart's out of the shotgun. He's going to push one deep down the road. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
It's Achane, the inside give. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Here he is on 3rd and short. Chased out to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. This from 40 on the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. We'll check it down to Taylor. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it'll be first down, Miami.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Nice.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Dart gonna throw again. Completes him another one to Thomas. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two,
and he gets in, touchdown! The Dolphins take a 3rd quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown, his 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready.
The play fake, now Willis to throw. Buying some time right. On the right side, he's got... That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Fix the Eagles. Go.
Gun snap now to Willis. He completes it in traffic. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Forced out to his right. And he's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our 3rd quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on. Set. 19.
Here's Willis to the air. Buys time, rolling right. Caught near the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he runs this one in for the touchdown. Chargers now trail by just a point in the fourth. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Harrison Butker.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
31-31.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. One play action with darts. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now darts. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Darts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's going to be 4th and short.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. They'll go. Here's Darts. Downfield. It's just long as it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they take this in for the score. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Let's go now.
Here's Achane with the middle. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Warriors 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Looking from the gun, it's Willis. Finds him over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. Still fighting forward. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Chargers now trail by just a point in the fourth. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
But more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They go again with Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Right up the gut. A really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
First and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead to Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. This will be from 52 yards. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Setting up to pass. Finds his back. Achane. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
At the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw it. Brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
With half a minute left, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready? Go.
Still sticking with the passing game. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Ready, ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready, ready. Cougar, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Here he is to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after.
Makes the score. Chargers 45. Dolphins 41.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Nixon now to return it. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Darts back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Chargers 45.
kickoff team out as they kick it away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
18 Cardinal, Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions.
Here's Willis. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. All right, now there's the timeout. So seemingly down to their final breath, they get the big play, Rocket. Now a field goal forces overtime. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. On to try the field goal. Harrison Butker. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. The kick is good. He got it. And in the final moments, they force overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Let's go now. 19-18. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. This is complete, downfield to Smith. He's all the way home, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of they've got a ton of field to work with. And when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, good look for him.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
60 Vikings.
Now it's his turn in overtime. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it at the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Chargers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Now Willis leading his offense up to go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the
18 Cardinal, 18
conversion.
Cardinal.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays, and I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were